Hey, this is Jedi Steve, and I wanted to tell you about a movement that we created called Operation Water that was inspired by a movement around a children's book that I wrote called Come Home to the Lighthouse Within, to give communities, schools, and parents good talking points around homelessness for not just children, but anybody that's involved in homelessness. And through foreclosure was the original one. So I wrote this book, and I decided when I stopped writing books to be more in alignment with the messages and the strategies in the books, opposed to just writing about it. Uh, Coming together with communities of individuals and groups to help build communities. A lot of leaders in our world will destroy us by finding somebody that's inside the community to destroy us. So what I do is I use the same thing to build within. Once I find somebody that's in a frat, on a school, or somebody that's just like in the community, and we just have us two, or sometimes three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, 10 people that are moving in the direction to create a more positive reality for what we're doing. So the first time I want to tell you the first time that I went down to help out the homeless people with Operation Water, I was by myself, and I walked in there and I started to feel the suffering that these homeless people were going through. And it was overwhelming, and I started to cry. And then I went back to, no, you're building within. You're empowering them. They're on these streets. They know these streets. And what I did is I took $25. I bought $20 worth of water, and then I paid a homeless man $5 to pass out the water. And all of a sudden, I had relaxed more. It fit within my budget. When I was first down there, I'm like thinking, oh my goodness, it's like, I can't eradicate all this homelessness. I don't have enough time or resources. But then when I got into alignment with empowering them to help each other, they know the network, they know the terrain. How can I add value to what's going on? Another time, I went down there with one of my multi-million-dollar clients, and it's funny, when we first had walked down there, a lot of the homeless people thought that I was an undercover police officer and he was a police officer. And then when I noticed that, I told him to shift. We'll shift the way we walk, because a lot of times people think I'm an undercover FBI agent because of my age and the fact that I have dreadlocks. And I've learned to adjust when I'm going into different communities, so I can go in there and be safe, but also be able to add value in there. Just not totally changing who I am, but just tweaking it a little to do it. So we ended up spending some time with these homeless people, and we asked them, like, okay, what do you need? You don't just need food. And this one guy's like, well, I used to fix bikes, but I had to sell the tools. If you gave me some more tools, I can find a bunch of bikes and fix them and make money like that. And then we said, okay, here's your tools. But I want you to know that this is a loan. But this is a loan that you don't have to pay us back. The way that you pay us back is you help out other homeless people, and you help out other people that are suffering. Because you are not alone. I am not alone. We're too focused on the bad that's going on in the world. But the bad is necessary because it reminds us of the good. It's a circle of life. So Operation Water, if it sounds interested to you, interested. If you're interested and it sounds interesting to you, Come join us. Let's not talk about it. Let's not tweet about it. Let's go down there and affect change. Mostly unplanned, with a little budget. And let's create an experience that will change your life and change mine. And more importantly, change the lives of people that we serve. Peace.